Scooch it a little bit. We'll move this leg this off. I don't know. How do you want to start this off?
Introduce our names.
Wait, hold on. It's saying 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's going now. This is adorable.
How's it going today?
You just fucking slammed your elbow on the table. You son of a bitch. Fuck editing. I'm gonna edit this as little as possible now. Like, that whisper, I'm keeping it in just because you fucking decided to use it. You fucking dickwad. Bump the audio right there before that, too. Like, just bump it just a little bit just to hear this dickhead being like, fucking editing's a thing. It's like, fucking, what the hell? Oh. It's like I'm an adopted parent. Fuck, I don't care if the device isn't fully protected. Fucking,
You just McAfee.
don't use any fucking. I'm staring at the microphone like the microphone's what I'm fucking talking to. Don't fucking use any kind of like extra bullshit like a McAfee or AVG. It just doesn't work. Anywho, I'm Chris. This is Chad. Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. Stop popping up. That's when we roll the intro, but we don't have an intro, so get fucked. So what is this, Chad? What the fuck is this bullshit?
Alright, kids. This is going to be a podcast.
Talk like an adult so I don't sound like the fucking only voice in the room. Sorry for the echo.
This is going to be a podcast about random bullshit that goes on in everybody's life, our life, and...
Well, hold on. No product endorsement here.
No product endorsement.
You literally just Wayne's World the fucking thing. Holy shit. You were like, Wayne's World's a thing. What are we gonna start fucking singing Bohemian Rhapsody? Holy shit, dude. Wow. You just tried to kill me. You cunt. God damn it. Yeah, if you haven't gotten the fucking gist of it, we're not fucking PG-13. This is rated R, because if we went any farther, we'd be fucking on the table. And that's not happening.
Back in the 90s, it could be referred to as rated X. Before the NC-17. Do they even have that anymore?
Probably. I'm gonna break that fucking pen in your ass. Thank you, Chad. That still probably made a noise, but it's better than what it was.
Anyway, we're going to have probably 3 or 4 different shows. We're hopeful. We have don't have a lot of time on our hands, so we're going to do the best we can.
I mean, we can record for like an hour. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Basically, we'll have this show, Just Your Average Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Then, for all you Dragon Ball Super fans, we're going to have Dragon Ball Super, whatever we're going to name our talk show.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking surprise when that comes up.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We also might end up adding more fuckers onto this thing, so get ready for that bullshit.
Then, on our other channel, Player 2, we're going to have our Let's Play channel, where it's going to be showing how bad I've gotten at video games, and how much better he probably is at it.
You can actually check that out right now, because my lovely fiance and I are currently playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Go check it out, motherfuckers. Kingdom Hearts 1, excuse me. Anywho.
And hopefully you'll be able to edit a nice little plug in the bottom of the screen.
Oh, dude, you're literally just going to see Player 2 pop up in the bottom.
Just
Go like
Google
the
it.
video. Yeah. It's like, just Google it, motherfuckers. It's your problem now.
But yeah, so basically today's show, since we're a bunch of lazy fucks and we haven't gotten to this since the
It's
end
only
of
2 of us.
2017.
We're lazy fucks.
Yeah. So, I have a child.
I still have alcohol in my lungs. Don't breathe alcohol, kids. It doesn't work.
This is basically going to be our 2017 year in review. The year of what the fuck happened.
No, it's not the year of what the fuck happened. It's literally the year of what the fuck. Like,
Yeah.
there's no other way around this. Like, 2017 was a shit show in America, kids.
Net neutrality got taken away. We had a new UFO sighting that was shown on major news networks. Donald Trump became president, which...
We have an orange in office, guys. Annoying orange is actually a thing.
Cheers.
I mean, you can take a drink to that.
I'm going to take a drink to that.
I'm gonna fucking fart on your couch and it's gonna smell terrible. Wait, that might be a shit. I'm not gonna squeeze that one out yet.
We had the Justice League movie come out,
Which
where
was
every
terrible.
fanboy has been creaming in their pants for about
You're gonna smell that.
how many years?
Ever since Marvel was like, yeah, we're gonna throw our hat into the ring for this thing.
And I have yet to see it because I'm poor and have a child. He has yet to see it just because, you know,
I'm a lazy fuck with a fiance and trying to buy a house and all that jazz.
yeah, so we're poor.
Yeah.
But I heard it wasn't that good. I'm just going to bring up some of the topics later on.
Anything else you want to cover in like the general idea of it all?
Fucking Disney bought Fox.
Best thing that's happened this year?
Or is it?
Probably.
For us.
Yeah.
Not for movie theaters and all that stuff.
But, yeah, they're gonna make money out of it. It'll be fine.
But we don't go to the movies. You know.
Look, potato, tomato, active hand grenade. It's still the same. Well, that's a lot of alcohol in my lungs.
So this show is going to be a lot about that. So basically right now we're going to start off with a very serious topic, net neutrality.
Is it that serious? Because we're currently on the net still. And it still has to go through Senate, so we currently haven't lost it yet.
It takes time. Pretty soon, I forget the countries that don't have net neutrality, but their internet is basically like a cable package.
Pretty much China, North Korea, you know, the terrible places to live.
It's like, hey, you want to go on Facebook? You want to use Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, that you'll be watching this lovely program on? All that will be in a cable package, pretty much. Being like, hey, you want to pay this much for all this? Facebook's not in your little package. You can't use Facebook.
Porn's not in your package.
Pornhub's having a heart attack right now.
Pornhub, YouPorn, Xhamster. Anything else I want to mention from the days I was lonely and you were lonely? RedTube.
The movie The Big Sick had to be taken off Pornhub the other day.
Why?
The actor who starred in it, who made it,
Yeah.
put a thing on Twitter saying that how it was actually, he found it, doesn't want people to ask why, but he found it on Pornhub under interracial. And Pornhub was basically put a very snarky thing being like, yes, on Christmas Day we were working hard to get this taken down. Where he put up, don't take it down. He pretty much thought it was funny. Which for all the poor people who don't have Amazon Prime.
I mean, look, I don't have Amazon Prime. I have Hulu and Netflix, though, and I'm happy with that.
I have Amazon Prime and I mooch off the Hulu and Netflix, so.
I mean, I can support that wholeheartedly. Didn't realize that was Luke and Yoda, by the way.
Yeah.
Only noticing that now. Oh, and you're going to see it.
Gone forever.
All right, never mind. You're not going to see him nerd out.
It's gone. You'll see it eventually. I bought that for about $3 at the Pitcher's Mound. It's now closed down because I'm pretty sure the old guy who ran it died. Last time I went on there is in a breathing machine, so rest in peace.
I mean, I didn't know him, so that's fine.
He's a cool guy. Bought a Spawn toy for like $5. It's worth like $40. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyway,
fucking awkward. I'm gonna make it awkward for him. He's just gonna have to change subject. It'll be great.
But to end the net neutrality thing, we're not experts on it. It's all just bullshit we've heard. So if you think we're stupid, obviously comment on it, because
let us know how stupid we are on a scale of 1 to orange potatoes.
1 to Donald Trump. If we get to Donald Trump,
Look,
we'll end
stop,
this channel now.
Stop. Here's the problem. You're gonna start this, and we're gonna get redneck Jim Bill from fucking Utah.
You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to make a nice segue into our Donald Trump.
There are no fucking segues. For all you Rooster Teeth fans, by the way, fuck segues. I'm Gus.
So Donald Trump
is a human.
He is a cartoon character.
He's
pretty much like Roger Rabbit, the villain in Roger Rabbit. He looks like a human, but he's just a fucking cartoon.
I really only want to keep this like a 1 minute, 2 minute discussion because like Mike's gonna see this and fucking lose his tits. Like he's gonna start screaming and he's gonna walk in and like kill me. And it's like, all right, we're done. So we got 10:04. That's what we got. We got 2 minutes for this one.
All right, this will be my rant. I don't even know where to go because I just don't understand how.
All right, I'm gonna break it for you.
A nation can fucking vote somebody like this into the White House. All these people that were just tricked, and now he's like,
that wall in Mexico. Yeah, that's not happening anymore.
It's like,
oh, it's a thing. Here's the thing: you're watching an orange child fight an Asian child over a giant sea about who's gonna nuke who first.
Calling
and
one of
I'm
the
not
most
happy.
Unstable dictators in the world. What do they call him? Little Bomber Man or whatever?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. is... To end this,
bad idea.
We're going to get bombed by a Twitter thing. You know.
I apologize. I'm checking my phone real quick because I may or may not have some fucking text messages to view. I really can't. I'm a fucking infant at the end of the night. You're just gonna see me like put down my phone. There's gonna be a quick like clip of it, and it's like, all right, well, that's a thing.
All right.
Yeah, Trump's a cunt. We're all gonna die. Cheers, kids.
Cheers. Anyway, please leave the hate.
Why,
for
you
that.
dirty bitch?
What?
Fucking slamming cups. Let's not do it.
It's our first show. What are you gonna do?
It's just your average podcast. Dun callbacks.
More on the 2017.
Dragon Ball Super is a thing and it's great. I'm happy with it. Love me.
For all those people that like to say, why is this still a show? Why is it already longer than Dragon Ball GT? Why is it this? Who the fuck cares? If you don't like it,
Dragon Ball GT was shit.
you
Just
don't
saying.
have to watch Dragon Ball Super. Like, I don't understand why people are like going crazy, being like, why is it still on? I'm fatigued on Dragon Ball. And I'm like, you are, but I could fucking watch this shit every single day, a new episode, and still be happy.
Alright, here's the problem. You can't say that because fucking Kai exists and the original Dragon Ball exists, and you realize how fucking long it takes for from Fat Boo to go to Super Boo.
That's different, because with the exception of this fucking saga, the tournament saga that's going on right now,
The Tournament of Power, for those of you who are the uninitiated.
every fucking saga has gone by fucking smoothly. It wasn't drawn out. The fucking Future Trunks saga, by far, I don't care. Everybody says
It was one of the best.
It's
I will
probably
admit.
my favorite
I'll
saga
concede
out of the
to
whole
that.
show.
I'll concede.
And if any of you like Team 4-Star, go on and watch their video of them putting the fucking G Gundam burning finger dialogue. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Into Trunks killing Zamasu.
Oh my
It is
God.
the best thing. It'll give you goosebumps. You'll love it. Anyway, Dragon Ball Super. More on that in our future show, hopefully, if we ever get to that.
If we stop being lazy fucking pricks. We're actually still recording? Holy shit, we are. That's a surprise. Alright.
Next on the list.
If you want to like scratch these things out, it's more than up to you.
Sorry, I just gotta find where they are. And
So we went over Trump, we went over net neutrality, we've gone over
Fox buyout.
Alright, apparently we're onto that.
When we were kids, how many fucking movies did you see with the 20th century? It was 20th century Fox back then, yeah. Now I think it's 21st century Fox. They changed it to.
Fucking no, I don't go to the movies anymore.
How many fucking movies did you see with that fucking beginning thing?
All the shitty Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They were still terrible.
That was Sony.
Still don't care. Still shit.
Hey, Spider-Man 1 and 2 were good.
No, Spider-Man 1 was okay.
Spider-Man 2 was amazing.
Spider-Man 2 was better than Spider-Man 1. And then Spider-Man 3 was like, we're just going to piss over the entity we just made.
If you watch half of Spider-Man 3...
No, if you watch edited down versions of Spider-Man 3, take out all the emo Tobey Maguire shit in the middle, it was fine. It was a subpar 30-minute, okay, Venom's a character movie.
Anyway, you fucked up on people. So, who would have ever thought Disney, for the billions of dollars they fucking spent...
32 billion.
Is it 32?
I think it's 3.2. It's something like that. It's in the billions. It's a lot of money. A lot more money than what I have, or he has, or both of us have, or you have.
That I'll probably ever see in probably 50 of my lifetimes.
Flash forward to when he's swimming in a fucking swimming pool filled with gold.
All that YouTube money we're gonna get.
Swag.
But anyway,
Should I dab to like make that a thing or no?
if you dab, I'm ending this channel right now because dabbing needs to end. That's another thing in 2017. Was that started in 2017?
So close, so far away.
Dabbing needs to end.
It does.
The fucking people doing the little finger thing needs to end.
Fidget spinners need to end.
Fidget spinners have ended. And
No, they haven't. My fucking fiance got one for Christmas,
Well, she's.
or her sister got one for Christmas. Whatever.
Anyway, that's our Fox buyout. We have ADD, so topics will be.
Varied and skewed.
But we will get to them eventually.
Maybe.
There's a lot of things Disney just bought. I have a nice list of them. A lot of people are worried about what happened to Die Hard.
Yeah, but you're looking at like the properties specifically. Like we have the list. It's right here.
Yeah, but the thing is, Deadpool 3 will be under Disney because in about 17 months now. I think it's been about a month since, or half a month. So we say 17 and a half months.
Something like that.
The deal will actually be done, and Disney can be like, hey, anything you make from here forward will be ours.
Disney.
So we have New Mutants coming out, basically a straight up horror movie with mutants, rated R.
What is that?
I'll show you later.
No, I mean like what's the name of it though?
New Mutants.
Okay. No, then I've heard of it. I thought you were just like talking literally just like, oh yeah, we have new people coming in. It's like, nope.
Nope. New Mutants, Deadpool, the X-23 movie that's supposedly being made.
You mean the one that's supposed to take place after Logan?
Yeah, which I don't really want. I feel like they left that. I don't fucking care about the kids. That's where the movie kind of fell off for me.
I haven't seen Logan, so it doesn't make a difference to me.
It's so good. But basically, they don't know if it's going to be PG-13. But back in the day, Disney owned Miramax. Miramax made rated R movies, all that stuff.
I don't think they're going to let... Like, you saw how much money Deadpool made. The first Deadpool
They
made.
already said, as long as it's not like fucking... obviously they're not going to have Deadpool having... Every holiday having a different sex scene. Disney's going to be like, come on, guys.
You can't even call that a sex scene, because how many times did you see tits in that movie?
Well, they were having sex in every
You
scene.
saw tits once, though. I can't even qualify that as boobs.
Well, there was a scene of Ryan Reynolds getting it in the butt with...
Here's the problem. They never showed him actually taking it in the butt.
Well, I'm glad they didn't, because I don't think...
What if Ryan Reynolds is into that?
You never know. He's a weird guy.
I'm a weird guy.
Eh.
I'm not into taking it in the butt, though, but, you know, surprise, surprise. I'm kind of normal some days.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hoping that they don't go...
Neuter it.
Yeah, be like, PG-13. Because if you watch all the...
You get one fuck.
If you watch all the Marvel movies, they're violent. Like, if you watch Doctor Strange, that one scene where he just gets killed...
I haven't seen it.
You fucking fail me. I'm gonna give... It's on Netflix.
I don't have time.
Anyway.
I'm watching Bob's Burgers. Great show. Watch it.
Well, I'm spoiling it. There's a scene
That's
where
fine.
he just gets killed over and over again. They're violent, like spikes flying through.
Who? Strange?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know he dies. I fucking read the comic.
Yeah,
What the hell's wrong with you?
He just gets nailed by things over and over again, and they're violent. There's a scene where a guy just gets decapitated.
Yeah.
No blood, but it could happen. You could make a Deadpool movie that's PG-13, but would anybody want that? It's the cursing more than anything.
Fuck it. Ryan Reynolds quite literally would turn everything into like glitters and rainbows just to fuck with Disney.
Well, I think he pretty much stated that he won't make another Deadpool movie without it being rated R.
I can understand that
And
entirely.
Yeah, and if that happened, they just wouldn't make Deadpool. And people would be like, you know what, Disney?
People would be pissed.
Yeah.
And Disney would lose billions of dollars again, or
But
millions.
To talk about the good things, I want a Spider-Man Deadpool movie. Because they're hilarious together.
They are, but
I don't fucking care. I want a teenage Peter Parker with a fucking crazy assassin Deadpool going on just...
And he's touching it with his baby hand. Just like,
I just want a ridiculous, like, movie that's just, like, probably 5 hours of just shit happening.
They're never going to release a 5-hour movie. People don't have
No,
the attention
the
span
movie's not
for it.
5 hours. Just the movie takes place in a matter of 5 hours. You know what I mean? Just chaos for 5 hours. Peter Parker having to put up with him.
I mean, it would be good. I'd be more than willing to watch it. Would everyone else be willing to watch it? I don't know.
I think so.
Would Disney put up with it? Probably not.
I worry about that because Sony is a dick, and they're like, now you want 3 companies? Well, it wouldn't be 3 companies.
Yeah, but Sony kind of sort of already sold over the rights to Spider-Man.
Only for a certain amount of movies. They only have, I think, 2 more movies left or something.
Yeah, they have 2 more movies, and then Marvel retains all rights to Spider-Man again. Yeah. No? I thought that was the deal. They sold over all the rights.
We will let you people know who's right in the subpar thing. But I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I'm just going to look it up now.
Anyway, while he's looking that up, I'm going to list off the nice properties we're going to retain.
I'll put that on vibrate real quick, because that's actually kind of loud, me tapping on this thing.
Fox properties. We're going to finally going to get an X-Men and Fantastic Four in the Marvel Universe. I'm more excited about Fantastic Four because X-Men actually has their shit together. And they're actually making movies that are pretty decent. The Wolverine Silver Samurai into fucking mech suit because everything had to be a mech suit that year.
Look, it was still a good movie.
I was so pissed. And they chopped Wolverine's claws off and all of a sudden, hey, what fucking
He can
Days of
grow
Future
more.
Past? I have metal back. Yeah.
Did they ever explain that away? Because I
No.
don't think they did.
No, they're just like, I don't think people remember that. Which, of course, we all did because we're all stupid nerds that don't forget anything.
How do you spell Marvel? M-A-R-V-E-L? Whatever.
Stay in school.
Don't stay
he's
in
actually in school and I'm not,
Fuck
so
it.
I can't really say that.
school. Marvel buys...
Alien versus Predator, or
Spider-
Alien and Predator, are now owned by Disney. With the new Predator movie coming out soon, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with the new movies after that. Hoping
Oh,
they'll
okay,
do
you're right.
it
So
for some
Marvel won't shut your fucking mouth. Marvel won't pay Sony Pictures for the rights to put Spider-Man and Captain America: Civil War. Marvel had originally wanted to buy Spider-Man back from Sony. That was from February 2015. So that's kind of old.
Yeah, but they still bought the rights. Not the rights, but they have a deal right now that could be furthered in the future.
All right, hold on. I'm on Collider. Like, we'll figure this out right now. If you want to fucking say anything, his internet shit. Get over it. Logan, Wonder Woman, good movie. Spider-Man: Homecoming. 20th Century Fox. Okay. 2000s. Oh, they got Fantastic Four back, which I'm really happy about because I want to see like an actual decent Fantastic Four movie after they ruined it.
While he was looking that up, I announced that.
I know, but like I'm just adding on to that.
Yeah.
I remember hearing you say it, but you know.
And I really hope they don't keep any of the actors from the other movie.
You
I want
guys
an
don't-
older fucking Mr. Fantastic.
You mean the 50-year-old scientist he's supposed to be?
I want like a 40-year-old Mr. Fantastic. I want fucking like a 32-year-old Sue Storm because she was always younger than him. I want a good Johnny Storm and a Thing that, you know, just isn't horrible.
Okay. So we're gonna cut it real quick. So they struck a complicated deal. Marvel can only use Spider-Man for Spider-Man: Homecoming, the sequel, Civil War, and the 2 Avengers movies coming after that. Which means Infinity War, and then the movie coming after Infinity War, the 2 that he's available for, and the sequel to Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Which will be the launch off of Phase, what, 3 now?
Phase 3, because Phase 2 was... Phase 1 was everyone coming together. Phase 2 was...
Everybody getting apart and being all
Avengers.
douchey to each other.
And then Phase 3 is everyone dying to Thanatos. So,
Thanos.
shut your mouth. Just accept I say things differently than you. Potato, dicks, penis.
But
It's all
yeah,
the same.
my dream would be for Spider-Man to be in that because I want fucking Venom and Spider-Man to fight each other. I want Carnage.
They're
to be in
doing
it.
a Venom standalone movie.
Yeah, but it's by itself. It's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's Agent Venom, if you know what that is.
I can understand that, but if they're gonna do it the way that I hope they do it, they'll do it after the Spider-Man sequel, where they'll introduce Venom. Well, no, they can't
No,
because
it's coming
Spider-Man's
out
still too
next
fucking
year.
young. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're gonna fuck Venom. Short story.
Although it has Tom Hardy. There's some other people that were casting it that are.
Tom Hardy. Yeah, that's a real great fucking thing to say.
Hey, don't hate on Tom Hardy just because he was a shitty Bane. But
I don't know if you know anything about this. Just a brief aside. Do you know Oddworld?
yeah, they're making the new one, right?
Yeah. So it's just like they're like releasing bits and pieces of like lost images from their archives from when they were shut down way back in the world, way back in the day.
Do you remember that game, Legacy of Kain?
Yeah.
What was the other game that was attached to it?
I fucking have no idea.
You know what it was, the guy with the mask and
Yeah.
shit. They
Soul
make-
Reaver.
They're making a new Soul Reaver. I'm souped.
Don't know how to feel about that. I'll be thoroughly disappointed if they actually fuck it up the way that I'm thinking
Well,
they
like
will.
Devil May Cry got fucked up.
I actually played Devil May Cry. It wasn't that bad of a movie. Well, game. You can see where my brain is right now. It's been a long fucking day, guys. I've been awake since 9.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
6:30 with the baby.
I'm awake at 6:30 with the fucking dogs because Nicole won't take them out. Fucking little shitheads. How's your daughter, by the way?
She's still sleeping.
Baby Watch 2017. Da 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 da.
But anyway,
Wait, is she sleeping? Because that just looked like she was standing.
she's sleeping. It's not one of those times where she just stares into the cameras silently and just scares the shit out of you. Happens a lot. You have no idea. But anyway, to go down the list even more.
Just quickly.
All right, TV shows, which I'm excited about. Any Firefly fans? Obviously, Disney owns fucking Firefly now. So they've been talking about a reboot for a long time.
Wait, so hold on. Does Disney own Fox or did they just...
They own all the TV and movies. They don't own Fox Sports or news. Fox basically isn't making money off their movies anymore.
Because they're all terrible.
Well, no, the Planet of the Apes movies are great. The X-Men movies are good. The X-Men, the Fox Spotlight and all that. All their indie movies do well. It's just they're not making the money they want. So they're like, we're gonna sell it, get fucking billions of dollars.
Now and then watch Disney fucking rule that space again.
Yeah. So Buffy.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
They own Buffy. They own X-Files, which they're making a new season of X-Files. So I don't know
hopefully it
what's
gets
gonna
better.
They own Gotham.
Well,
Gotham's on Fox.
No. We just need to get rid of Gotham. It's shit. I don't care if it's in its own alternate timeline. It's a terrible fucking show.
It's so bad, it's good.
It's not even good. It's just
Hey,
bad.
the guy who played the Joker is probably a better Joker than Jared Leto.
Heath Ledger was better than Jared Leto. Heath Ledger was better than Jared Leto when he was dead.
Yeah, but Heath Ledger was better than Jack Nicholson.
Okay, but fucking Mark Hamill's better than the rest of them, so get fucked.
Yeah, his voice is better.
Look,
if you put
slap
the makeup
paint on that
him, yeah.
motherfucker, he'd be good.
Which I don't know why they don't fucking do that with the fucking Martin Scorsese movie.
Because he's
coming
probably
out.
just like,
He doesn't need the money. He just got fucking Star Wars money.
I haven't even seen the new Star Wars movie. Fuck, Anthony and everyone else wants me to go see that with him this Thursday, and I'm like, nah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't want to go out with you kids who are all gonna be high as a kite. Fucking potheads. No offense to the potheads out there, but you know, nah.
Yeah.
You smoke a little too much for me.
Yeah, I like my booze.
I can second that. As you can, he's already had 3. I've only had the 1. I have to drive home.
Yeah, I'm home. Pass out on my couch right here.
Really?
Anyway.
In the cold with a ghost?
Yeah.
Not trying to insult you.
The thing I am confused about, Disney owns... I live in Warwick.
Those are police
sirens. Kingsman is now owned by Disney, the movie rights, which I don't get because Netflix just bought all the rights to Mark Millar's catalog, which is Kingsman.
They probably own distribution rights. They don't own like...
They own creative rights now. They're making Wanted. Remember Wanted?
Yeah, but
they're making a Wanted show. They're gonna make a Kingsman thing.
I don't know how that's gonna work though. They might have bought like portions of the rights, but if it's still owned by Fox,
he literally can't do any creative things with any other company now because they were talking about.
Oh no, they just contracted him to be able to make movies.
Yeah,
now.
so all his properties are on that.
That's fine.
Simpsons, Futurama, King of the Hill, Family Guy, all owned by Disney.
I don't watch any of them. I watch Family Guy every so often, but it's kind of just gotten shitty.
Well, Simpsons and Futurama is amazing.
Futurama is amazing. I'll be the first to admit that.
King of the Hill
is okay.
It's a lost gem.
It may be a lost gem, but it's okay. Now that I've gotten older, I kind of lost interest in it.
Now I've gotten older, I like it more.
I'm also 22 and you're 46.
28 Days Later.
He's 28, really.
That's funny. 28 Days Later is owned by them now. So maybe we'll actually see the 28 months later that we've been promised for how
many?
Was
it 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 months would be
supposed to be the one that's been coming out for like 10 years ago. Blue Sky Animated. Who are they? They make Ice Age and the Peanuts movie. I did quick research.
I haven't fucking heard Ice Age in like forever.
Yeah, so that's another animated company.
Wasn't the last one they did was the
Extinction?
Yeah, where the dinosaurs like.
Yeah, it's
a thing.
Garbage movies.
The first one was great. Like it was a perfect standalone movie. I don't know why they made a second one.
Money. They're like, Disney can do it. Why can't we? They're pretty sure.
This is why, because they haven't released a good one in a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 5 Ice Ages.
Like Queen Latifah wasn't in the other ones, so
she shouldn't be in anything.
All right, that's
Avatar.
Which Avatar? The good one or the Last Airbender?
Well, neither one of them's good. I hate Avatar. I think it's a garbage movie. Made
It's
for garbage people who like just staring at things. I'm sorry if you like that movie, but
it's your stereotypical fucking heroes movie. Whereas it's like
it's like Princess Mononoke and Ferngully ripoff.
Yeah, but those were both good. Like Avatar's okay. Like Avatar's okay. You can't say it's terrible. It's okay.
I don't get how they're finally getting the rights for it now, and there's an Avatar land in Disneyland. So I feel like it's them being like, cool, now we have everything.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Home Alone. So we're gonna see a new Home Alone movie.
Well,
it's inevitable.
The only good Home Alone movie was the one where...
If you don't say 1 and 2, I'm gonna smack you.
I can't say 2 because Trump is in it. if you remove Trump from that movie, it's pretty much okay.
Well, he was staying in Trump Tower.
And then number 3 was fucking great.
So bad.
Look, I'm sorry, it may have been bad, but like just looking at it from like the standpoint of I can laugh at this, that's the only reason why it's great to me. Like you can just sit and mindlessly laugh at stupid shit.
This is where the age difference comes in.
1 and 2 were very good. I will say that. But looking at where Macaulay Culkin is right now,
Did you see the short he made about what happened after Home Alone?
yeah,
It was great. If you haven't seen that, check that out. It's very funny.
it's also after he was diddled by Michael Jackson. May he rest in peace. But it happened. Get over it, guys.
He doesn't want to think about that anymore, so why should you? Die Hard.
Die Hard better with a
I
vengeance.
could
Number 7.
live with a good PG-13 Die Hard. There hasn't been a good PG-13.
Do you want to know what I can live with? Nakatomi Plaza blowing up. But you know what? It didn't happen. It's a great fucking Christmas movie, though. It is a Christmas movie. Fuck you for everyone who says it's not.
Yeah.
Anyways.
He saved Christmas.
Santa!
But that's all I could find. Planet of the Apes, but the trilogy's over.
Really? Because I didn't quite see this last one at the bottom.
Getting to that.
Any way to ruin his like his train of thought.
Planet of the Apes, which I haven't seen War of the Planet of the Apes, but I heard it's amazing.
The original was okay. The first one was
The first 2 were great. Rise, which the namings was stupid. It should have been Dawn, Rise, War.
Yeah.
Instead of, but,
What, Dawn, Rise, War?
They probably didn't think they were going to, yeah, because it was Rise of the Planet of the Apes was the first one.
Yeah, then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Which,
I mean, it kind of makes sense because, like, that's when Planet of the Apes actually happens.
eh,
Like, it's the dawning of a new age.
well, you think Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, but I mean, that's going back
Well, that
way
was the
too
second
far
one
to
anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
I've had too many loose cannons. But the thing I'm most excited about, also most worried about, and I'm sure
Bitches
he's
love
not even
cannons.
excited about,
What?
live action Dragon Ball
All right.
was distributed by Fox.
Stop. Just stop for a minute and let me have a moment to speak. We have to have a conversation about how fucking terrible it was. And the fact of the matter is, besides me sticking that up your ass, you click it again. The fact is that fucking it literally had nothing to do with the original Dragon Ball. Like, you didn't have a young Goku. Like, go watch Screen Junkies honest trailer of Dragon Ball. Holy fucking shit. I can't. I physically can't.
Goku went to school, which he didn't go to school one day in his life. He
was adopted.
He probably has some mental capabilities of a middle schooler.
He thought marriage was a food. That's the only reason why he said yes to Chi-Chi during the martial arts.
Yeah.
And why he won.
Piccolo had a sidekick, which...
I mean, Piccolo kind of needed a sidekick, but I mean, then again, did Vegeta need a sidekick? He just wanted to blow someone up. Summary of the fucking Saiyan saga.
And what's his name? The little guy?
Wait, May who? What?
May. Friggin' girl who's with Emperor Pilaf.
That's Mai.
Mai.
Yeah, Mai and the fucking cat.
Yeah, a dog.
Cat, dog, whatever. It's Japan. It's fine. They don't know.
And then Yamcha just looked like a diddler. That was creepy.
What was her name? It's not Emily Rossum. At least I don't think it is.
Emily Rossum.
It was?
Yeah.
She's kind of an attractive lady, but like she was the worst fucking choice for Bulma. Rest in peace, the original voice actor of Bulma. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That has to be said. That should have been said right at the top of the show, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. Moment of silence.
Moment's over.
Having friggin'... I don't even remember the guy's name. I don't want to know his name, but play Goku.
Fucking no.
Chow Yun-Fat is Master Roshi. They couldn't just slap a beard on his face.
Yeah, but like that wasn't a terrible choice, but they should have had him hunched over with the turtle shell and him fondling fucking Bulma every 30 seconds. I'm sorry, that's Master Roshi in a nutshell.
And why didn't Piccolo just have the little thing sticking out of his head? Could the makeup artist...
antenna?
Yeah, could the makeup artist not do that?
Yeah, they also apparently couldn't fucking paint his arms white, but you know, pink. Sorry. My brain fucking just lost it.
It's all awful.
Yeah. And it was like they called him Ozaru? No, it's an Ozaru state. I'm sorry.
The director of that movie put out a statement apologizing, saying this was a straight up cash grab. And
Yeah, but he made the fucking movie.
Yeah, so he deserves to
He deserves to burn in hell with the rest of them, just like fucking M. Night Shyamalan for the Avatar movie.
I haven't yet to see that.
Don't. I've seen like the trailers and it's trash.
I'm not an Avatar fan, so it wouldn't offend me. But the filmmaking.
You should watch Avatar.
The thing I'm most excited about.
Watch Avatar and Ruby. Yes, those are plugs. Go watch them. They're great.
Cowboy Bebop live action is being made. The actual creator of Cowboy Bebop is helping the live action movie.
I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop. I've heard great things about it.
Cowboy Bebop, if you haven't seen it, is one of the best animes ever made.
I mean, some
And
would
if
say
you
that
wanna
about Naruto.
Naruto's garbage, though. If you want to see
Watch
another anime made by that guy, it's called Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy in space.
I'm the dandy man.
It's so good. That show's amazing.
Also, all of this you see, it's not fucking cocaine. It's literally, it's cold as tits down here. And it's fucking 15 degrees. Wait, what is it here? It's 16 degrees where we are, and it's fucking 12 in this basement.
Yeah, my circuit breaker's blue with the heaters on, so...
I wouldn't even call it a heater. It's like a fucking hot rod that's not doing anything at like 18
that
feet away.
pretty bitchin' heater over there just didn't want to work.
I mean, look, if we turn off all the lights, but it might have worked. Just saying.
But yeah, to get off the Fox buyout, it's good for us fans. Bad for movie theaters and all that, because basically Disney's strongholding all the movie theaters, being like, we're taking like, I think it's up to 75% of the profits on all this. And you have to show these movies these times for a certain amount of weeks if you want our other movies.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to show these movies for this, you're not going to get our other movies.
It makes it a very ugly like situation of where it is, because it means that one of the biggest companies like competing with Disney is just gone.
But we're going to have that nice streaming service. It's going to be cheaper than Netflix. And it's going to have all these bitchin' movies
Oh,
on
you
it,
mean
so-
they're going to destroy Hulu?
They own part of Hulu. They own like
That's
a
what I
quarter
mean.
of Hulu.
Like,
Which
no,
I don't get what they're doing with
They
this.
literally own all of Hulu now.
Not all of it. They only own like a quarter.
No, they own more than a quarter because they just bought Fox, if I'm right.
No, because I think they got it from Fox.
No, because they already had a portion, didn't they? I'm going to try to fix him tapping away on his keyboard. Just saying.
Heavy typer.
I can tell. My God. Oh, God, have mercy. I'm going to cut all that, like, chit-chatter away. You're going to see, like,
Alright.
they're just a jump cut.
30% Disney owns a Hulu.
So you were wrong.
I said 25%.
You're still wrong.
I don't care. I said like 25%.
Alright, you're like fucking 60. It's close enough, old man. You're almost dead.
Is there
Excuse
anything
me.
else you want to talk about the year in review?
What the fuck else has happened in 2017 that I've been like kind of happy with?
Happy with?
We're not all dead.
It was a UFO sighting.
Shut up.
He doesn't like conspiracies, where I think it was a real UFO. It
Look,
was on CNN, BBC, all that.
I'm
fun
not
stuff.
saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's improbable.
Why? 'Cause Neil deGrasse Tyson said, we don't have actual proof of them talking to us, so it's not true.
No, but why would you fuck with us? Like, all we do is blow shit up for no good reason.
Because they're studying us. We're like pets to them. Or maybe they just see our military and everything and see how unstable we are.
Look, the whole wall idea, just look at fucking China. Easy. I just solved the fact of why you shouldn't build a giant fucking wall. It doesn't do anything.
Like the Mongolians just knock it down.
Yeah. Except it won't be the Mongolian. Like, I'm sorry, it's gonna get kind of racist, but it's honest and funny. All the Mexicans are just gonna dig fucking through the wall because they all go to fucking Home Depot to fucking work anyways.
Or they'll just swim around it.
I mean, look at what happens when Cubans go from Cuba to fucking Florida.
Because is this wall literally going to go around the ocean, around the United States? Because they're just going to, instead of going from Mexico to the United States, they're going to go, like, around.
It's like an extra 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, now we got to get a boat. Instead of
Or
just
they
climbing
could-
this shitty fence.
Or, and here's a mind-blowing thing that nobody fucking thought of. There are already tunnels under the fucking border. They're just gonna keep tunneling under it.
Yeah.
I don't want all the redneck hate, so sorry. That's about as far as I'm going right now.
Yeah, it's alright.
That's kind of it for the year in review.
Yeah.
Is there any like other major stuff that you'd want to like cover, or are we kind of just like at a impasse where it's like we can just kind of like bullshit for a few minutes?
Well, the bullshitting now is going to come to basically my dorkiness wanting to talk about it.
Talking about what?
Do you ever think DC movies will ever get...
No. They will never be good. They will never be good. I'm sorry. They proved it with fucking Batman versus Superman, where they decided to shoehorn in fucking everything concerning not Darkseid, Doomsday, which you could have easily just fucking been like, this is a movie on its own. Like, Henry Cavill is a great Superman. Fucking, what's his name? The fucking whiny piss baby of an asshole who played Batman. Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck doesn't make a bad fucking Batman.
I'll make my opinion on Ben Affleck in a second before he...
Like,
when you're done with
Christian Bale was a shit fucking Batman. I'm sorry.
Christian Bale is a good Bruce Wayne.
He was a good Bruce Wayne. Terrible Batman.
No. Batman Begins, he was a good Batman.
Yeah, and then he turned into a whiny
and
little
The Dark
baby.
Knight, he's like, where is she?
Yeah, it's like, alright, that's enough of that.
Yeah, it's like, alright. But Ben Affleck's like, I got the school voice thing.
It explains it away.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which they need to do more of. They need to take themselves less seriously.
I can't be mad at Ben Affleck for not wanting to be in these movies anymore. Basically for the fact that, why would you want to be in a franchise that has proven time and time again that it's shit unless you're Wonder Woman? And I don't even think Wonder Woman was that good of a movie.
Here's the thing that I'll stand with Wonder Woman.
The third act's garbage.
The third act kind of ruins the rest of the movie, but looking at like all of the fan service they did, looking at like all of the armor that they made for all the Amazonians.
Like, I can't say it's garbage, because that scene when she's, like, flying through those fucking soldiers, just super speed.
Yeah.
We've never seen that before.
And, like, her fighting Ares at the very end. Like, I think if they changed Ares' character and they made it...
I don't even care if it was that guy. Just the final Ares guy, make him look like Ares.
Make him jacked.
Not fucking goofy mustache in the helmet.
Yeah.
Like, it's awful.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a generic superhero ending. She beat the villain.
Yeah, but that's just how it's supposed to be.
It's like...
I hate to say that.
It could have been something better. The boyfriend died, you know he's going to come back and be like, what's the other guy's name? Mr. Like, Wonder Man? His character's based on? His character's based on Wonder Man, if you ever saw him before.
Yeah, but aren't Superman and fucking Wonder Woman supposed to pork at one point or another?
Yeah, so is her and Batman.
I'm pretty sure that she'd just, like, crush him with her legs. Just saying. Yeah. Gal Gadot makes a fantastic Wonder Woman. I'll be the first person to say that. But
I hate on that movie too much, but the third act just kind of...
Yeah, but, like, I take it at face value of, like, they did a lot for that movie. And then looking at what they did with the Amazonians and, like, the Justice League. Like, I've seen their costumes for the Amazonians. Yeah. Why would you take them from badass armor to fucking...
Scantily clad
in leather.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
And I will defend Man of Steel.
Thank you. Someone else who does.
Man of Steel is a great movie. I hate everybody saying, the flashbacks are stupid. No, it's character development.
It's better character development than watching the original Superman, where the character development happens for 40 minutes in the first fucking part of the movie, and there's zero fighting of Zod.
That was the second movie. First movie was with Lex, where he has to go around the Earth to save Lois Lane.
Look, we don't talk about that either, because, fuck, you can't do that to fix the fucking world.
Yeah.
That's not how time works.
This movie's a good 20 years ago. We're about now, they're kind of dated. I don't care what anybody says.
That's why I consider the first movie to actually be Superman 2.
But Batman vs. Superman, you still haven't seen the rated R version.
I don't really care even seeing the rated R version.
It's edited, because watching the theatrical cut,
I know they fucked the editing.
It's garbage. Because you actually see, when the courthouse blows up, you see Superman saving people, and he sees Lois Lane. He basically gives the, I'm done with this shit, and takes off. Because he's...
I apologize for that. Alright, whatever. I'm going to put this on silent because it's going to fucking vibrate again. I'm going to break someone's legs. Thank you.
And there was other things. But it's a lot better. It wasn't good. Because that Batman fight just should have been the movie. They shouldn't have been fucking...
They shouldn't have shoehorned in Doomsday.
Because Doomsday could have been the Justice League movie. Steppenwolf's a garbage villain.
Here's the thing: they should have had a two-part movie to like officially launch it forward. Because like you bring in Doomsday and you kill Superman in the first fucking movie. End of story. Superman's dead. The second movie is all the extra Superman coming out of the woodwork them sorting through all of them just to find out he's coming back to life to kill Doomsday.
You know what I hate the most about him dying? They didn't have the funeral scene where all the heroes are carrying the casket.
Oh yeah.
Ever seen that poster? When the comic came out,
Yeah.
they released like a big poster of it.
Yeah.
It was a wicked cool picture. We didn't have that. There was no emotion because nobody was emotionally invested on Henry Cavill.
That's because they fucking torched his character.
Yeah, he was just a dick. He was not cool at all in Batman vs Superman. He was just a dick. He's like,
Especially
fuck
in
Batman.
the theatrical cut.
He's like, instead of going to talk to Batman, be like, hey,
He's
what's
like,
your deal?
I'm gonna punch you in the face real hard.
He's like, why are you branding people? I'm just going to destroy your car and rip your doors off instead of talking to you.
That was
Which-
Chad's phone.
Superman wouldn't do that. Maybe in like Injustice universe it'd be like,
I mean,
I'm sick of your shit. But
he's still kind of developing in himself, especially after the first movie. Like you see him,
No.
he's like, "Oh yeah, fight for
See,
the good." But
that's
it's like,
see, Man of Steel I can defend all the buildings getting destroyed,
yeah,
which is going to get to when I want to talk about how to make a good Superman movie. I
Okay.
don't care what you say.
that's fine. I'm happy to talk about it now. Now that I'm in the mindset.
Fucking, he doesn't know how to control his powers. He doesn't know how. He's never fought somebody like Zod. So
He's
he
never
doesn't-
fought himself.
Yeah, so he doesn't know like what his punches are gonna do, how far he can go. So of course he's gonna get thrown around, like things destroyed. His heat vision's just gonna go fucking crazy through buildings because he doesn't know how to control it. He's never had to actually use it.
He's never
To
actually
fight anybody.
had to fight something. He's always been like, "Oh, you have guns, ha! That's a thing."
Yeah, didn't he like kind of learn how to fly early in that movie or something like that? Or was that
Right after-
flashbacks?
No, that was right after he left the Fortress of Solitude,
Yeah,
which
he did
wasn't
the
even
jump.
a-
Yeah, he was jumping, and he's like, so he doesn't control his flying well. But in Batman vs Superman, that's years. That's like what, a year or two later.
That's because I'm going off the comic, and it's basically it's old Batman fighting Superman. Like they're both fairly old, and the only reason Batman wins is because he still has Green Arrow on his side helping him out, and he has like this super powered suit. And it even states in the comic that if Superman didn't hold back, he could have easily crushed the suit and Batman inside it.
Well, yeah.
And that's where I take the issue
Well-
with you saying, "Hey, why can't he just take the punch?" It's like,
We'll get to that. That's against Zod and stuff, though.
yeah, but still.
Yeah, but when he was fighting Zod, I don't know. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
get to it in a
Yeah.
minute.
No, but that's not even talking about that. Like, I explained why I don't mind him getting flown around and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But let's talk about a good Superman movie we'll get to. But more defending on Batman vs Superman,
I can't defend it anymore. I've already defended it enough.
it introduced Wonder Woman, which I feel like they shouldn't have put Wonder Woman in
It
that
was a
movie.
cop-out.
It was a cop-out being like, this movie's looking kind of lame. Let's put something really cool in it.
Let's put this like, hyper-attractive, actually looks like Wonder Woman in this movie.
And I fucking hate all those people that are like, she's too skinny. I'm like, what the fuck do you want?
She-
What do you want, China?
She
to be Wonder
is
Woman?
she is kind of thin for Wonder Woman, especially
she's
looking.
quick.
I understand that, but looking at like the comics, and like the comics are grossly overproportioned. I'll be the person to say
Yeah,
it.
look at fucking Wonder Woman. What's her name though? Friggin' no, don't worry.
Harley
about it.
Quinn.
No, it's the superhero with like the girl with the white like
Power suit. Power Woman.
Power Woman.
Oh no, Power Girl.
That's a horrible costume.
Here's the problem. Power Girl is yeah, we're getting into a comic rant. Get the fuck over it. Power Girl is Supergirl from a different universe. She's you know how Kara got sent to Earth at a young age and she was kind of a kid? Power Girl is Kara who was sent to Earth later in her life cycle.
I thought she was somebody else.
No. Power Girl is fucking yeah.
Oh.
Kara Star. She's from a different time period,
Yeah, she's from,
but she's still
it's like
she's
the
still
king of-
related to Superman.
So you're gonna learn that our comic knowledge combined is actually pretty good. Separated,
Yeah.
it's a little jaded.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But like I get it, but she also is more mature than Supergirl, and in that respect, like her body's more mature, so she's doesn't really give a fuck about how she looks. She's more concerned about just like, oh, I can actually go do this and just fucking ruin people.
yeah.
Yeah, she's got a giant fucking diamond in her chest where her tits are supposed to be, but she also goes on an interdimensional traveling fun montage
And the
with
thing
Harley
is, you
Quinn.
can't blame the '90s for that one either, because the '90s came out with a lot of sexual costumes that are just inappropriate. It says she came out in 1976, so
Yeah.
yeah. What are you gonna do? But anyway.
Wait, she came out in 76?
Yeah. All-Star Comics 58.
Wow.
Place of origin, Krypton 2.
Yeah, she's from Earth. Earth 2.
Yeah, we'll call it Earth 2.
We're Earth Prime.
Because we're awesome. Our Earth always has to get the better name. Unless we're like, what's it? Marvel, like 616.
No, that I think was part of DC. No, it was Marvel. It's
Yeah.
Universe 616 or
Yeah.
something like that. Multi-universe theories. It's
Anyway,
dirty to get into.
We're getting distracted. Back to the DC. Off of Batman vs Superman. I think we defended that movie enough.
We didn't defend it. We tried to make it slightly more understandable.
Justice League, we'll get back to you guys on. We'll do once we eventually see it. We should probably see it together.
I think that's going to be a podcast itself. Probably like a 20 or 30-minute podcast of just us talking about that movie.
Because we still have to see Thor Ragnarok and Star Wars.
I'm sorry, that's the greatest fucking like trailers I've ever seen for any movie ever.
Thor?
Yeah, Ragnarok. Just like it's all 80s and like yeah, and I'm like, all right, I'm happy with.
That's what I want from Thor. Because if you read the Ultimates comic,
Okay.
remember Thor? He'd like walk around with the keg.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Thor I want. I don't want the fucking uber serious like, where's Natalie Portman? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but your phone's doing something funky. But like Natalie Portman kind of just took a backseat to everything. To be quite honest.
Yeah, but
Did your daughter like break the camera?
no, it does that 'cause my Wi-Fi sucks.
Do you have Cax or Verizon?
Verizon.
Gotta get Cox.
Yeah, wait for that net neutrality to come on Verizon. They're on board for that. They want their money. Anyway.
Spoiler alert, man.
But DC has Aquaman coming out, which James Wan, very good director.
Jason Momoa, very good actor, but apparently he has a lot of sexual allegation things coming up against him. So
Really?
I've heard like one or two, which makes me disappointed.
See, I don't believe that stuff because you know Max Landis. He's a screenwriter.
Okay.
That. I've listened to him up. He has some stuff going on too. James Franco has some stuff going on too. James Franco's just a weird fucking guy. He sent some Instagram pictures out, and everybody's like, "Fuck James Franco." It's like, dude, he's just a weird guy. Don't.
I get that, but there's a certain point as to where like weird and I'ma touch you.
Well, I don't
needs
know
to
what
take
he
a
was.
break.
I don't think he was trying to touch anybody. Which I don't know what he was doing. So if he did do anything horrible, I'm not defending him.
Here's the bigger issue that I'm gonna take with it, and this is pretty much a Hollywood like call out.
That's another 2017 thing we've had to talk about.
Yeah.
How every fucking dirty little diddler and everything is coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah. Y'all need to like figure out that keep your hands to yourself. I don't give a fuck what like position you're in. Don't touch other people. Like I can touch him cuz he doesn't mind it all too much, but like don't inappropriately touch people. It doesn't make for a good time. Only inappropriately touch people who want to be inappropriately touched.
Until I got human resources on this podcast, then
I mean, look, whenever I will be human resources.
it's not a stalemate and just stuck.
It's like, hey, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Well, Chad doesn't like you touching him like that. Well, Chad is gonna have to get over it because it's allowable. Thanks, Chris. That's why I'm head of human resources. That's how the conversation's gonna go.
It's been awful. Like, who was it? It was Weinstein, of course.
It started with Weinstein.
Which Kevin Smith basically is giving all his money that he's ever making off Miramax now to like a charity, like a women's abuse charity.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck's doing it now.
Yeah, but Ben Affleck
also got accused. I think it's him trying to be like, hey, I'm not that bad.
It's like, I'm not a terrible person, even though I did those things.
One of the things that actually I felt kind of personal against was this channel Screen Junkies, Andy Signor.
I was kind of hoping to avoid talking about that, but
no, it needs to be talked about. That guy has just jumped out of everything. Like he has not made a comment or anything.
That's because he knows he can't make a comment. He should say sorry, but he's not going to.
Like that guy had so many people's jobs, and like it took Screen Junkies so long to get back.
Yeah, like they lost all too many subscribers for that.
Yeah. And blaming like the rest of the crew on that, it's just awful. But it sucks because Andy Signor is the guy who's like Screen Junkies face.
Yeah.
And
does he do the voice for?
No, that's a different guy who does all that.
I wanted to make sure.
He doesn't do anything with Fonz trailers anymore.
Okay.
Or back. It was the Dan Merle and the other guy.
Okay.
Merle, it doesn't matter.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But
that's
it's just gross.
Be nice to people.
That guy's just like I never liked him that much.
Who,
But
Andy?
Andy Signor, because he was always annoying. He'd always be like, the fans hate me, blah, blah, blah. They think I'm a bad judge. I'm like, dude, just shut up and fucking do your job.
Just do your job.
Like,
Don't
people
touch people
are gonna-
inappropriately.
It's like, people are probably going to call us fucking idiots all the time, but you know what? We are. So we
That's
use
how
it.
you know you've made it on YouTube. Is
Yeah,
when
people
are
actually
telling
care enough to say something about you.
or they hate you enough to say something. It's
Like-
all the same.
Like, we'll be more upset if the comment sections is 0.
Or it's like, you know, our mom's being like, "You did a great job, honey." It's
I'd
like,
appreciate it if you kept the language down a bit. Your grandmother's trying to watch it. I have to keep pausing it and telling her to put the earmuffs on. But it's just awful. But anyway,
What the fuck is this bullshit? I'm sorry. Fucking short aside again. My girlfriend sells stuff online. I'm getting constant notifications about it.
turn your phone
I'm not plugging it. Your phone fucking ain't showing your daughter. Get over it.
Back to the DC thing.
Okay. Good
Aquaman-
Superman movies.
No, before that, The Flash. Instead of making a Flash movie now, they're making a Flashpoint, where they're pretty much gonna have Ben Affleck will be his last portrayal of Batman.
I think it's good that they're gonna do it that way.
Yeah, because I want it to be a two-parter, because Jeffrey D. Morgan's hinting that he's gonna actually play Bruce Wayne's father as Batman in that future.
Yeah, isn't Flashpoint where
Flashpoint's basically where he fucks
Superman
up-
lands in Russia?
No, that's Red Sun.
No, because that's supposed to be Flashpoint Superman, right?
Flashpoint's basically where Flash just fucks up the whole timeline. One woman that ends up becoming a kind of a bad guy. Her and Aquaman fight. Batman, Bruce Wayne dies and his father lives, and his father becomes Batman.
Yeah, and his mother
Spoilers.
becomes Joker. Look, if you can't fucking just accept it. We're talking about shit that's like fucking 20 years old. Wah, I haven't seen it. You're not my real dad.
No, Superman basically gets captured very young or whatever,
And goes to Russia.
and he's never in the sunlight, so his powers never develop, and he's like a scrawny older person, remember? Then all of a sudden they find him, and he just goes crazy with power.
Because he goes out into the sun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's better than the other way around where they fucking launch Superman into the sun for a day. He comes back as God. That's
Like
a
the new
thing.
Superman, where he has like gold.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to color him anymore. Fucking gold. Yeah, it's like, Goku's a Super Saiyan. Let's make him gold.
It's like Goku's a Super Saiyan. His hair's supposed to be white. Nah, it's going to be gold because Akira Toriyama fucked up.
They
Fun
don't
fact.
No, they don't want to paint it black anymore. Save on ink.
Fucking lazy asshole.
No, but Flashpoint, I'm hoping will be good. Which people say Ezra Miller's good. He's a good actor, but he's not my Barry Allen.
Who?
Ezra Miller, the guy playing the Flash.
Isn't... No, I know who he is, but isn't Barry Allen supposed to be the redhead? Or is that...
Wally West is the redhead.
And Wally West is the second
Yeah.
Flash. Okay.
Which, yeah.
I just like the way that they explain how the Flash got his superpowers. He went back in time and moved so fast he turned into a lightning bolt that struck himself. Fucking lazy. And his weakness is yellow powder.
Yellow? That's Green Lantern.
No, that's the Green Lantern's...
Green Lantern's weakness is yellow.
Yeah, but that's a yellow ring. The Flash's weakness is just yellow powder, at least from what I know. Yeah, it's Parallax. It's a yellow ring. It's not yellow powder. It's the yellow... Well, it's besides him being his own fucking worst enemy. Fuck, if we're gonna talk about something pretty cool, we should talk about how,
See, look. His weakness is yellow. In All-Star Batman,
which is yellow stuff in general.
yeah. Like, they painted this whole thing yellow, and Robin pretty much just beats the shit out of Green Lantern.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's a...
Frank Miller kind of fucked up the...
Not a lot of people like that. Because he's like, I'm the goddamn Batman. Basically, he has an inner monologue with himself, being like, what the fuck did I just do? I just kidnapped this kid after his parents got killed. Like, I kind of like it, but everybody else hates it, so...
Yeah, but then you can say the same thing about the whole fucking... When they killed, Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, what the fuck is his name? It's the other Robin who was killed by the Joker. who was Red Hood and spoiler in Dark Knight. Not Dark Knight. Batman Arkham Knight.
Now I feel like a retard because I can't think of it. Sorry for that word, kids.
Jason Todd.
Yeah.
It's like what they did with Jason Todd. It was just a bullshit way of like saying, "Oh, all right, this is done." It was just lazy.
Well, they had a fan vote.
Yeah, and they killed him, which just kind of sucks. But you know, whatever.
Red Hood's pretty badass.
He's just Batman who kills people.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nightwing's still the best.
Anywho, how to make a good Superman movie?
All right. Now, this is where the groundedness could come back. Because you look at Dragon Ball Z fights. Everybody compared to not even grounded. Forget I said that. Look at Dragon Ball Z. Everybody compared Man of Steel to be like, that's why they should make a Dragon Ball Z movie. Look at the fights like that. But why... You need to have Superman actually fight somebody at his strength and get punched and not get flown across the room. They need to just be getting, like, brawled with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that comes up to, like, you know, if you're watching a Dragon Ball episode and you're just seeing, like, them teleport and you see, like, the shockwaves of everything, you have to imagine that on, like, an infinitely more grand scale. Like, it's literally...
Yeah, but
two atomic bombs punching each other at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't mind, like, if Superman gets a punch in the face, like a shockwave just goes... I just don't want every time one of them gets punched to get fly across the fucking city and
that's
destroy
understandable.
Buildings.
But, like, imagine like, Superman just gets punched in the face, obliterates all the buildings behind him because of the shockwave. It's the same principle.
Yeah.
Like, that's why... What was it? When Superman killed... Oh, my God. This is going to go on a topic that I probably shouldn't go to, but, you know, everyone's tight about it. Superman versus Goku from Death Battle.
So bad.
But it would happen.
Goku wouldn't lose.
Goku would, because Goku's dumb.
Goku knows how to fight. Superman
Okay,
is a pretty good fighter.
No, they even explained it, because they're going via the comics. I don't like how they include everything, yes, but looking at it from a perspective of that, Superman learns how to fight. He learns 3 different martial arts, not including all of the other martial arts he learns from Earth.
Yeah, but how much does Goku know?
Goku knows basic martial arts. He knows Kung Fu.
Do you think Vegeta could beat Superman?
No. Even Vegito couldn't beat Superman. I hate to say it. You're
awful.
You're putting someone who has limits to be broken up against someone who never had a limit to break.
That's why I hate Superman. They're like...
That's what I agree with. Superman's broken.
I still think Goku could beat him.
Under the right circumstances, yes.
Because Goku... Like, Vegeta maybe more, because Vegeta's not afraid to kill. Goku tries not to kill, but he doesn't give a shit in the end.
Yeah, but Goku also only wants to fight.
Yeah. So Goku would probably drag it out more.
But he'd still lose, because fucking... Superman's not going to stop to think. It's like, oh, he just wants to fight. No, he's going to be like, okay, I'm getting attacked, I'm just going to kill.
That's why I think Vegeta should fight him. Because Vegeta is a better fighter. He's just not as strong.
No, Vegeta's not a better fighter because Whis states it. He thinks about everything too angry. Much. Yeah, and that's what's gonna get ahead of him. Is it like he's just gonna be like, why are you stronger? Why are you like Kakarot? And he's gonna lose his tits.
I don't think so. I think Vegeta would still beat him.
Tangent. Apologized.
Anyway, but Superman movie. No more Lex. Like we had 2 Superman movies come out in like the past whatever years. We had Superman Returns, which
don't talk about that.
Yeah.
The best part of that was him landing the airplane. End of story. I'm done talking about it.
Yeah. And then we had Man of Steel, which was
a surprisingly great Superman movie.
Yeah, if I had to rate it,
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best.
Like I wouldn't say it's great. It's decent.
Personally, I'd say 7.5.
It was a very pretty movie. It wasn't very good to look at. Like, the shots were good.
Like the pretty aspect of it, like the way that they just paced the movie out and the way they made it feel, it was a surprisingly good movie. Was all the product placement great? Not at all, but it was still a good movie.
IHOP, fucking.
They fought in an IHOP for fucking 20 seconds. Why? Unnecessary.
Ugh.
Sears. They blew up a Sears. Literally, the Sears is right here in the logo. Wait. What? right there in the logo, and Superman's down here doing nothing.
Now Sears is out of business. Let's get blown up by Superman. But
we're gonna get hit by aliens. We better shut down.
I just want Brainiac.
It has to come after Justice League. Because the entire Justice League fights Brainiac. End of story.
The cool thing I think they're doing now is the Batman movies. They're gonna make a trilogy of just it's involved in the thing, but it's not related to Justice League, so it can have its own storyline and be like, hey, this is what happens to Batman before all this shit happened.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I just want a good Batman movie.
So do I, but it's not gonna happen.
Well, you have what's his name who directed Planet of the Apes and all that. Matthew Vaughn. No, not Matthew Vaughn.
Look, you can paint potato green. It's still a fucking potato.
Is he the guy who directed Kingsman? Because he's in talks to direct Superman. Which the fight scenes in Kingsman, imagine that with Superman, just like the speed and stuff. Like we were talking about Wonder Woman earlier, where she's flying through the crowd. Like one of the best scenes in Man of Steel is when the female henchman of Zod, forget her name, was just flying through all the soldiers, just super speed, like killing them all.
And I like the way they did the super speed.
Yeah.
But I would love to have seen like literally an invisible fight, and all you just see again, Dragon Ball Z is just the shockwaves in the air.
Yeah.
Like that would have been amazing to watch.
Yeah.
It would have put everything on a grander scale and actually made Superman feel like Superman.
That's why I like Batman vs Superman. That scene at the beginning. That scene at the beginning is probably one of the best DC scenes ever. Where Bruce Wayne's just running through the city. I know you just see Superman and Zod just flying through everything. You didn't like that?
I didn't like it just due to the fact of like they really shoehorned him in when they could have just easily been like, "Hey, you're gonna see Batman."
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Why is he in Metropolis?"
Cause fuck you. That's why. Easy.
Anyway, where were we going with that?
Superman, good movie.
Yeah.
It was a 7.8.
I give it like a 7.
7.8. It was better than the originals. And that's giving a lot of credit compared to the originals. Because the originals, for its time, were really fucking good.
Which one was it where he was sitting at the bar drinking?
The third one. Yeah. Superman 3. And then Superman 4, Radioactive Man. Radiation Man. Yeah, how fucking trash. They ran out of ideas.
Or Richard Pryor.
I fucking can't. I physically can't. They're not going to make a good one for a while. Not until like they actually find someone who's invested in like the series.
Well, Henry Cavill wants to keep being Superman, but he's worried that they're pretty much...
They're going to kill him off.
Not even kill him off. I'm thinking after Flashpoint there's going to be like fresh.
Yeah, they're going to reboot the series.
Yeah, which I'm very curious to see if they make Wonder Woman a bad guy in Flashpoint because she's so popular. And they're like, she has to be the face of everything now.
Who, Wonder Woman?
Yeah. So are they going to make her a bad guy?
That's because Gal Gadot is a real good fucking actress.
Yeah, but are they going to take the risk and be like, actual stick to the story and make her like kind of a villain?
Yeah, but then they're going to have to just go New 52 with it and just literally condense the entire universe back down to a 1 point again. And then I think they'll start fresh. I think that's the best bet that's going to happen.
I just want a good Batman. We had a good Batman. I think Ben Affleck's my favorite Batman.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Because Michael Keaton, as much as I love him...
He was a shitty fucking Batman. End of story. We're done talking about it.
Yeah. It's good Bruce Wayne. Just like Christian Bale.
The best Batman and the best Joker are the ones from the animated series, and that's it.
See, I can even say Ben Affleck's probably, even his voice, even with him being Bruce Wayne, is spot on to what Bruce Wayne is. How he changes the personas up and all that.
Yeah, but as much as I hate to be the person to say it, and it's not because of nostalgia, it's not because of anything else. After listening to the both of them for like hours on end, like I listened to fucking him go on for 2 hours being fucking Batman, and I've listened to, I forget his name. If you want to find that, hit the name for the animated Batman. No, Batman, you dumbass. Not Superman. He just looked up Superman animated fucking voice actor.
I want to see his name too, because his voice is perfect.
Who was it? Tim Daly.
Yeah.
Tim Daly was surprisingly good for Superman. It's something that I should know.
Yeah, it's
Kevin Conroy.
We're fucking idiots.
We're thinking of everything else right now.
It's late.
But yeah, Kevin Conroy was perfect, and Mark Hamill are perfect. Like, if you're going to do an old Batman and an old... Well, you probably can't do that for Kevin Conroy. He's, like, almost dead.
He's not. He's probably as old as Mark Hamill. He's just not
As good looking.
Mark
He's
Hamill
definitely
doesn't need
not.
to be. He just needs to lose some weight, and then he could.
You mean like what he did for The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's a great actor, though.
Mark Hamill's perfect.
There's this movie Sushi Girl where he plays like this fucking. It's basically all these killers are, like in
What?
a room, and there's like a girl on the table, and they have sushi all over, and it's just a room of like killers and stuff. And Mark Hamill's like fucking wicked twisted one, and his performance in that is fucking crazy. If you ever have time, check that movie out.
Sushi Girl. All right.
It's a very weird movie, but watch it for Mark Hamill. I was surprised he was in it.
All right. So,
Yeah.
because we've kind of dragged this out, this was actually a lot longer than what I expected. I expected this to be through this in 40 minutes, but it's already at like an hour or so. It depends on how editing goes.
It's probably gonna make 20 minutes of cutting out.
Probably like 10, if that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, even that right there, like, I'll probably
Yeah.
keep in. Because, like, people deserve to, like, we're regular people. Like, this is all conversation. Like, go into the comments, fucking tell us a story about everything that you want. Or, like, respond to everything. Like, if we get the time, we'll go back, we'll pull topics, and we'll just, you know, every 10 episodes, we'll just pull topics from everything. And we'll just have a
try
conversation.
to be a little more prepared next time.
We were pretty prepared.
Well, we forgot fucking Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, we got everything else.
But next time, I definitely want to talk about how to make Marvel movies now with being like Spider-Man movie, being like, why can't he just call Iron Man? Be like, Iron Man need help. Maybe have 2 movies happening at the same time. Like have Iron Man in one conflict, Spider-Man in one conflict. They're both fighting their villains. Have it make sense why.
And then just overlaps
Yeah.
or like
Just one, like Iron Man comes out. And then all of a sudden you get a call from Spider-Man being like, I need you.
and he's like,
kind of busy,
gotta
kid,
handle
just
it on
clicks."
your own.
And then the Spider-Man movie comes out. You see him trying to call Tony Stark and be like,
And he's like, what the fuck? All right.
he's like, I can't. And
Alright.
then Spider-Man has to be Spider-Man, do it himself.
Yeah, that'd be
'Cause-
interesting to see. I'd be...
Because I liked Homecoming a lot, and I liked how Tony Stark was in it, but
As soon as they kill off Robert Downey Jr., I'm sorry, Tony Stark's dead.
I don't think he was the one being punched in the Infinity War trailer.
I do.
A lot of
'Cause-
people think it's Pepper Potts in the costume, in the security thing. Remember
Yeah,
how
but
he makes
he's-
the costume fly on
He's
him?
gonna die anyways.
I don't know.
Like, they do end up killing off Tony Stark. He doesn't stay Iron Man forever. Just like Thor doesn't stay Thor. He turns into a woman. I'm sorry, get the fuck over it, guys.
He doesn't turn into one. It's Jane Foster. She gets like crazy cancer. Then it's like, oh,
I
you're gonna
hand
get the
Thor
power.
down.
But then I guess I don't know. She finally took off her helmet recently. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
what? She just sleep with the fucking helmet on? I don't fucking know. It's stupid.
in this.
Like, I don't know anything about Jane Foster, but they ruined the fucking character in the Thor movie, so I don't care about it. Natalie Portman's a great actress. Stay out of my comic book movies.
Natalie Portman
Besides
is
for
not
V
a
for
great
Vendetta.
actress. Natalie Portman's not a great actress. I'm sorry.
She's good in V for Vendetta. She's good from Black Swan.
I mean, look, the only reason you like Black Swan is because they made out.
Unless you've seen Your Highness, that movie was awful. It's really bad.
That's sad. That sucks.
Anyway, I'm sorry if you put up with this for as long as you have.
I'm not. You fucking sat through it. That's your problem.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Hopefully next time we'll have at least one more person on to like continue the conversation. I'm sorry I look like a fucking pasty bitch.
Yeah, we kind of just got the camera, put everything up.
There's a light right here.
It's our pilot episode, if you haven't
Wait, hold
noticed.
on. Is that right? Right. Oh, that makes me look slightly better. I'm looking at the fucking PC. It's right here. Sorry. Breaking the illusion. But go check out all their shit.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to have a few shows up. We're going to have the Let's Play channel, Player 2.
It's currently just me and like my fiance and other nonsense, but he'll be on there sooner or later. You have to come to my house now. Hopefully you're not allergic to cats, because if you are, get fucked.
I'm going to make you and Nicole come over.
I'm not bringing all of my equipment here. I have to bring a PC, motherfucker.
We'll figure it out. I got the new Crash Bandicoot remake, so I really
That'll
want
be
to do
good.
a Let's Play of that because I used to be good at that, and now I feel like I'm going to be garbage.
Yeah, they changed the hitboxes and everything. It's fucking, it's amazing.
Yeah. The Dragon Ball Super show, which would be a lot more intellectual.
I'm pretty sure that'll be like shorter than this. It'll be a lot
That'll be
shorter
probably
than
like a
this.
20. Well, we can say that now, but we rant, so.
Yeah, but
Edit it down, probably be about 20, 25 minutes.
it'll be a lot more of us just like actually having a conversation. So we got, it'll pop up on screen for you. We got Dragon Ball coming up. We've got the Let's Play stuff going. We have this, Just Your Average Podcast.
Some other stuff we talked about that.
Yeah, the other stuff is pretty much in the works that we don't want to talk about right now because we don't want to build hype for it, even though there's no hype for this to begin with.
Yeah. But if you're a friend of ours and you just happen to like our channel on YouTube, spread the word.
Subscribe, like, favorite, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just enjoy our shit.
Yeah.
Enjoy my terrible voice and his
My
terrible
wonderful
voice.
Radio voice. My math teacher in elementary school.
You have a voice. You have a face for radio, my friend. So do I.
Well, but thanks for watching. Hopefully it wasn't that horrible. And you'll see more of us soon. Thank you.